EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys.
Set to kick off.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly set to get this one going. And off we go from Arlington. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
17-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
At the 60.
He'll look to throw. He's got it, and it's C.D. Lamb. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Giants nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. Now the former Sun Devil is Cam Scatterboard. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On play action, it is Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start. than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 24 through the air. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down, New York.
Now the shotgun. It's Dart. He'll let one go. Down the middle. He's in. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Joey Slye lining up for the...
Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, certainly has, Mike. And I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they bounce back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I got a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Joey Slye set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Slye to kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Got it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. 23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay, and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He's got it at about the 8, and he'll be marked down at the 7, and it will set up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's a run. He's slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Warriors 70, Viking 18.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point. Up and good. Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead.
Giants 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Play fake, now Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-Men. 35 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Scatterboard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
So after 1, it's the Cowboys with the early edge.
A gain of 15.
We're back to Arlington in a moment. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Joey Sly is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, here we go. 19, tries, Cuddy.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Off the play pick, he'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Dart. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And they'll take this down inside the 35. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Back into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
To the air once more is Dart. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
So the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Quick throw, taken in, was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air again goes Dart. Quick throw here is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A 4-yard gain.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Cam and Scatterboo. Touchdown, New York. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on. Ready?
Back to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
70,
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position, and depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
15 yards.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
At the 46-yard line.
That one good for 15 and a first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to the air one more time. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big...
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 3-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Get it! Cowboy 80!
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Cowboys go up by 7. 28-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On first down, Dart. This one taken in by Hyatt. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 39.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Dart going to throw here on second down. He has Hyatt complete. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Giants.
1st and 10.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well, down inside the 20.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Sly's kick is good. And the Giants will cut the lead down to 4.
By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
Set to kick
Just
off.
1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stephanie! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Ready, break!
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbury. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Oh, the ball's out. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Scatterbury. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. And he will have a Giants first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Giants go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 boxes, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to run it. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard
So,
line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, here comes Blue. Oh, a loose football. One of the Giants has it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
70 Lions.
On the zone read, it's a give to Scatterboot. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got it at the 7, and he will score again. Touchdown, New York. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Slides, that's the point. Up and good. And the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
28. Joey Sly is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
17-yard line.
Ready? Let's go. Ready.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
It's a loss of 8.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Get it.
He'll drop to throw. And the pressure's too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A play fake, now Dart. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New York. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Giants are going to extend their lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And a He'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Go.
Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That'll be good for 11 yards, still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Come on. 79 Broncos. 60.
They'll look to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On 1st and 10, here is Dark. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
It's 3rd and 4. Motion man is Hyatt. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down straight ahead.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this out to his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Let's go now.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to
Second
number
and
1,
inches.
Malik Neighbors. 10 yards on the pickup.
Back to the air one more time. This one swung out to Blue. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
6. And the Cowboys first
60
down.
average. 60 back.
First and 10 at the 45-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw yet again. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Left it. Here we go. Set. Go.
They'll look to throw again. A quick slack, taken by Lamb. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 68.
He'll look to throw. He'll drop this for Blue. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Giants come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
First down, Giants.
On the play fake, here's Dart. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
At the 32-yard line.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. He's going to look for the home run ball.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Second and 10. Again, out of the gun, and it's Scatterboo. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
From the 20, here's second and 9. On play action, it is Dart. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Nice, go!
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Tries at the point, up and good. The Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Come on.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a screen set up for Blue. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Go! Check out.
He'll drop to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Dart. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And some good blocking, bringing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants will extend their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Dragon 60, 19, Cowboy 80.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down back in the backfield in the area of holding. to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Michael McFadden. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
So a road win here for the Giants. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.